Chapter 7, Mishnah 7. Having cited one testimony given by Rabbi Yehoshua and Rabbi Papias, the Mishnah quotes 4 more testimonies given by these Tanaim. The first 2 concern the laws of Tuma and Tahara, while the last 2 are about declaring a leap year. They testified about the wooden boards of professional bakers, upon which the bakers would put loaves of bread before baking them, that they can become tameh. Although these boards were flat, and flat wooden utensils cannot become tameh according to biblical law, the rabbis decreed that the boards of professional bakers can in fact become tameh, because they resemble vessels. It was necessary for the Tanaim to testify to this law, because Rabbi Eliezer ruled that these boards are tahor, i.e. they cannot become tameh. The second testimony regarding the laws of Tumah and Tahara. They testified about an earthenware oven that someone cut into horizontal pieces, rings, and then he reassembled it by piling up the pieces one on top of the other and putting sand between each piece. And he covered the outside of the oven with clay so that it would keep its warmth. That the oven is able to become tameh, because the outer layers of clay connects the pieces of the oven, making it a complete vessel. It was necessary for the Tanaim to testify to this law, because Rabbi Eliezer holds that such an oven is tahor, i.e. cannot become tameh, for since there is sand between the pieces, they are not connected and the oven is not complete. The next 2 testimonies deal with the laws of declaring leap years. Every few years, an extra month is added to the Jewish calendar, making the year 13 months long. In a leap year, the month of Adar, the last month of the year, is repeated. In the times of the Mishnah, the Sanhedrin would decide each year whether that year should be a leap year. This testimony deals with the question of how late in the year the Sanhedrin can make this decision. They testified that we may extend the year, i.e. declared a leap year, anytime during the entire month of Adar, which is the last month of the year. It was necessary for them to give his testimony because the sages used to say that a leap year can be declared only until Purim, i.e. the 14th of Adar. A leap year cannot be declared without the agreement of the Nasi, the president of the Sanhedrin. The next testimony states what may be done if the Sanhedrin wants to declare a leap year but the Nasi is unavailable. They testified that we may extend the year, i.e. declare a leap year conditionally. That is, if the Nasi is unavailable, the court may declare the year a leap year on the condition that the Nasi eventually agrees. The Mishnah cites an incident in which this law was applied in practice. And it happened with Rabban Gamliel, who was the Nasi, that he went to request permission from the governor in Syria regarding certain communal matters, and he was delayed in coming back. In the meantime, the Sanhedrin extended the year on condition that Rabban Gamliel would later agree. When Rabban Gamliel returned, he said, "I agree," and thus it emerged that the year was extended.